Hello friends, this is Dr. Shilpa Gawande, and in this video we'll discuss about the second long tube evaporator, that is the falling film evaporator. Now this falling film evaporator, it has a same construction as that of the climbing film evaporator, that it consists of a metallic steam jacket or a metallic chamber which is jacketed, and here there is an inlet for the leaker, there is an inlet for the steam introduction. There is what we can say cyclone separator which is attached for separation of the liquid concentrate and for separation of the vapors at the bottom. The difference between the falling film and the climbing film is only that in case of the climbing film evaporator, the leaker inlet was at the bottom and the separator was at the top, and again the steam inlet was also at the bottom of this evaporator. This is only the difference. As in case of the climbing film evaporator, the what we can say, the leaker rises in the upward direction. In case of this falling film evaporator, the leaker comes downward with the gravity, with the gravitational force. This is only the difference. Again the same, that the length to diameter ratio is about 140:1. So in case of the large evaporator, if the tubes are having 50 millimeter diameter, then the length of this tube, it is 7 meters in the length, right? So this is what the construction of this evaporator. Now in case of the working of this evaporator, the leaker, it is introduced into the through the leaker inlet at the upper side, and the steam is introduced from this steam inlet. It is also towards the upper side. The liquid, it comes down. The liquid, due to the steam, these tubes are going to be heated, and liquid comes down through this tube because of the gravitational force. Because of the gravitational force, the liquid is going to come down through this tube. Now the concentrate and the vapor, they lives at the bottom. This concentrate leaker, liquid concentrate and the vapors, they are going to live at the bottom into the separate chamber. This concentrate, it is taken through the separator, and vapors are going to be condensed through this condenser. This is what the working of this falling tube evaporator. Now what are the advantages of this falling tube evaporator? That this method, it is specifically used for the liquids which are too viscous for the process of the evaporation. Because in case of the climbing film evaporator, what happens, viscous liquid, this is the disadvantage of the climbing film evaporator, you can say, कि viscous liquids cannot be evaporate in case of the climbing film. So for that viscous liquids, as the liquid are going to come in the downward direction, so this method, it is suitable for the viscous liquid. Because of the gravity, the liquid is going to come down. So viscous liquid can come down with the gravitational force. So this method, it is suitable for the viscous liquid. So many times what happens, again, if you want a very high concentrated leaker, then in that case climbing film evaporator and falling film evaporator, these two assemblies are connected with each other. These two assemblies are connected with each other. Like here the what we can say, climbing film is connected. यहाँ पे climbing film, it is going to be connected. In this case, the liquid is going to be climb. Here will be the separator, and the entry of the separator, the liquid concentrated, is connected to inlet of the leaker inlet of the falling film. This liquid concentrate of this climbing film will be connected to the leaker inlet. So directly that liquid which will be from the climbing film evaporator will introduced into the falling film evaporator, and that liquid will come in the downward direction, and here you will get the more concentrated product. So this is also one of the way, if you want more concentrated product, both the assemblies, climbing film and falling film, both are connected with each other. Then disadvantage of this evaporator, that it has a potential instability of the falling film. Second thing, it is very expensive and it is difficult to clean and maintain. Other advantages are same as that of the rate of evaporation is very high in this case. You can use it for the thermolabile substances also. Evaporation rate is high, surface area is more. So these are the various advantages of this falling film evaporator. So maximum time, what happens in the industries, whenever you want any, what we can say, concentrated liquid, this climbing and falling film assembly both are connected with each other. So this is what we can say better advantage of this falling film evaporator. So if you like this video, please do like and share with your friends. Thank you very much.